Okay, so in this video I will talk about my 3 best e-readers, my 3 favorite e-readers. So let's go to the table cam to see them. Here we have the 3 favorite e-readers, and here we have the number 1. This is the best e-reader of all of them. I really love this device. It's the Viwoods AIPaper Mini, and this device has changed everything for me. I only use this device for reading and writing, nothing else. So by using this, I don't do any social networks, I don't do any web browsing, I don't do any mail and anything. I just do reading and writing. And it's so great, this device. So I read a lot more now and I write a lot more using this device. I'm totally in love with the Viwoods AIPaper Mini. The display is awesome, the battery life is awesome, everything is awesome on this, and it has made me write a lot more. So every day I go into paper, and here I just click on quick notes and use a journal, and here I write every day stuff that I'm thinking of, stuff that happens to me, and stuff that I need to think about and write down, and everything I want in a journal, if you know what I mean. So if I write here, let's say test, my name, whatever here, then when I've done that, I go to these 3 dots and associate with daily. And now for this day I just confirm. And now I can open daily. And here we now see that I have 1 paper attached to this day. So I can open that by clicking here and choose that document. I can keep adding to this document how much I want, and I can scroll like this and choose 1 new page, and write how much I want here, and do another if I prefer that. So easy. So now I have attached this to daily, so I have it in the daily. Here you see I have that document, and every document that I add I can attach to the day I'm writing it, and that is so nice. You can also do tasks here if you prefer. Do video, and here you have a box to click it off when you have done it. That is the video I'm doing right now at the moment. So now if we go to the home page, you will see that the daily has that to do, that I have done it before it, as you can see there. Works really great. And in these papers I write a lot as a journal. I can also do notes directly in daily. Here for example I can write what I want. So I can do different pages here too, if I prefer that, and write more here in the daily app. So that means that I can go back to every day I have written something, and I can check different papers I have added and so on that day from this calendar. It works great as a journal for me, because I love to write now with this stylus, this pen. And also the pickings are awesome. Here I can store information, what I'm reading about, and stuff I'm doing, and everything, as you can see here. And yeah, I can add to this page by just writing on it if I prefer, and that's awesome too. So pickings are also something I really love. You can see screenshots I take from Boox. For example, here I have done a highlight. I can then store that with the name that the highlight is about. So when I'm searching for insatsstyrkan, that the name of this document is, then I see this text that I have highlighted. Works great. By the way, that's Swedish for you that doesn't understand what I said. But that is the writing part of what I love with the AIPaper Mini. We have also the reading feature, and I also love that so much. So much. It's so awesome. Here we have the Storytel. I have a Storytel account with millions of books I can read and choose from. I pay a subscription to have all the books available in Sweden. Also some English books and a lot more. Depending on which country you're in, you have your language usually. But I have this in Swedish and also English books, because that is what I read. So if I want to read this book, I just open that book here. It takes a while for the book to load, but after that I can read this book how much as I want here. As you see here, works great. So the reading feature on this device is awesome too. It's a Storytel app. I can use Book Fusion Co-Reader, for example. You know how much I love Co-Reader. Here we have Co-Reader. I can read a book in Co-Reader. And here you have the book in Co-Reader. And I can go forward and back in Co-Reader. It works so great, Co-Reader on this device. It's awesome actually. It's so fast. It looks brilliant. Everything is great with Co-Reader on this device. And I can of course use Book Fusion if I want. Book Fusion is an excellent app that syncs all your books and highlights and so on between all your devices. So I can read a book in here. And as you see, it looks great. The only drawback is that you don't see how many pages left or something in the chapter down here. You need to click first at the top and see here how many pages left of the chapter. I want to have that visible all the time. That small line at the bottom here. I would love to have that always visible. But maybe that will come in some update from Book Fusion, hopefully. And of course I can read in Kindle app if I prefer, but I don't use Kindle app because that's only English books in Kindle store. And I can use Reader if you prefer that app for reading. You can read a book in here too, really easily. Looks great in Readwise Reader, and you see here down you can see how many left in the chapter and also how much is left in the book if you prefer that. And you can go back and forward by swiping up and down. Works great. Really love that. Also looks great. So the reading features on this device and the writing feature on this device is simply awesome. So great. So that was the number one device of my three. And here we come to the excellent companion to the Viwoods AIPaper Mini, and that is Onyx Boox Palma. This is a very portable, minimal e-reader that I use in combination with this, because this I can't use everywhere. I can't use it, take it with me easily in my jeans pocket, for example, but I can with Onyx Boox Palma. So this is easily the second best e-reader that I have. So here I can read the same books, all in sync in my Storytel account, for example. I can read here, open the book in Onyx Boox Palma and read, as you see here, in Storytel. Works great, and even the volume buttons works to turn pages. So that's great. So this is an excellent device to read as a companion device to this. I even have it in bed sometimes at night when reading, because it's so easy to hold and so on. So very good device to have always with you. A portable e-reader. It's awesome. It's number 2 of my best e-readers. Number 2. And number 3 is actually now the Bigme B751C. And the reason for that is that finally I have both co-reader and Storytel working perfectly fine with these buttons. Thanks to a user on Reddit that saw that I have commented on these buttons, gave me a patch in the comments. So I have patched co-reader now to have these buttons work perfectly fine in co-reader. So if I open this book and sync to where I left off, so now I can go forward in the book by clicking here. Works great. And go back with this button. That has always worked in co-reader on the Bigme, but now it even works when I do this. I change hand. Now I still go forward in the book by clicking here. That didn't work before, because then you go forward with that button instead of that, because I have changed the direction of the book. That was a terrible thing. So with this patch I can now use these buttons perfectly fine in co-reader. That's awesome. And the same thing with Storytel, my favorite subscription of all. Can read all millions of books in Sweden. So I can click on this book to open it and read it. Takes a while to start it the first time, like this. Like so. So now I can turn pages by clicking on this button to go forward and go back on this. And now when I turn this, I go forward in the book by clicking on this and back in the book by clicking on this. Works awesome now in both Storytel and co-reader. So now finally this device has become really useful, and it looks great. And you need to have front light on because it's a Kaleido 3 color ink display, but if you have the front light on like this, then it looks gorgeous, really white, as you see here. So I love this device now, and it has become my 3rd most important e-reader after these two. So that was my 3 most used e-readers, my favorite e-readers, the 3 best e-ink devices I have. And the number 1, the Weiwoods AIPaper Mini, is also my note-taking device, my journaling device, everything that I use a pen for, and also for reading. That is my favorite device of all now. It's beat everything I have, actually. And the Onyx Palma is the 2nd best, and the 3rd is Bigme B751C. And you can see reviews and a lot of videos about all 3 devices on my YouTube channel, so go check them out. Okay, bye.